U.S. President James K. Polk did not want war. Well, at least not a long one. He believed that the unstable Mexican government would recognize the realities of the geopolitical situation and come to an accommodation. He dispatched John Slidell of Louisiana to attempt a cash settlement. The United States would offer to purchase New Mexico and California, both territories in rebellion to Mexican authority, and settle the border of Texas for $30 million. This equates to $1.25 billion today. These territories were remote from Mexico City, had few inhabitants, were in constant conflict with the indigenous peoples of the region, and had never developed a robust economy. Besides, Mexico needed the money. Why not sell these relatively worthless and uninhabited stretches of desert to the United States and reinvest in developing the rest of the nation? When President Jose Joaquin Herrera dared mention the idea, his political opponents pounced. In December, General Mariano Paredes led his Mexican army from San Luis Potosí, overthrew the government, and declared himself president. He promised to defend the Sabine River as the border with the United States. Slidell left Mexico with his overture flatly rejected. In early 1846, Polk ordered General Zachary Taylor to move from Corpus Christi to the lower Rio Grande Valley. If Mexico would not see reason, perhaps they could be convinced by force. The development of Texas continued as the 28th of the United States. On February 19, 1846, the first legislature of the state of Texas convened in Austin. The people elected James Pinckney Henderson, a relative newcomer, as governor. Like others in the Republic of Texas, he came from Mississippi, having raised troops for what people feared would be a prolonged war with Mexico. He arrived too late for the Battle of San Jacinto, but Henderson changed his goals and instead got to work establishing a plantation near San Augustine. He was wealthy and capable of collecting followers. He was also friends with Sam Houston. That mattered in the new state of Texas. Among ambitious politicians, there were those who supported the sword of San Jacinto and others who considered him a schemer and dishonest. The first generation of leaders in Texas, though, were fading fast. Many of the prime influencers had succumbed to disease, accidents, or violent death. Yet, there were some, notably David G. Burnett, a clear anti-Houston man, who continued to build the new state. Despite Austin being the capital in name, East Texas remained the most important region politically. It furnished the governor as well as the first two United States senators. The Texas legislature chose Sam Houston and Thomas Jefferson Rusk, both who had long associations with Nacogdoches, as the state's first senators. They would be Texas's most important politicians in Washington, D.C. The power of the state government was dispersed among several offices. The Texas Constitution shared much of the executive power between the governor, lieutenant governor, the Speaker of the House, the treasurer, and the controller of public accounts. In addition, the legislature met only every other year. For most Texans, that seemed plenty. Texas apparently preferred a limited state government, but embraced U.S. muscle.